Hi, welcome to the Bus 355 Investments Summer Online Course Overview video. So this video is designed just to get you started so you understand the process and how this online class is going to work. Now, one of the first things you should do is that the investing class, I've recorded a series of lectures for this class on YouTube. So if you cut and paste this link into your browser, it'll allow you to subscribe to the playlist on my YouTube channel that I have for the investing class. And this playlist is in order from the beginning, this chapter 1. I have 2 lectures on chapter 1, and then we go to chapter 2, 3, 4, and so on until the end, until we reach the last chapter, options, in the book. So I have already recorded all the lectures for this course on YouTube, and you're going to be following along on the class overview. So in the class overview, this gives you an idea for each week. This summer class has 6 weeks, and this is how I break down the content for the class. So in week 1, you're going to watch this video as a class overview, and then you will watch the YouTube video for chapters 1 and 2. And each week we cover 2 more chapters, and for every week I have a series of YouTube videos that have been put together. Now, test 1 will be at the end of the second week, and it's going to cover chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this test is going to be online. I'll explain how that goes and how that you can do that in a minute. And then test 2 is actually something a little bit different, specifically for this course. And this was something I didn't want to have to do, but it was the curriculum committee required me to have 1 test in person. So test 2 will actually be in person, and this was also listed on Solar when you signed up for the class. This was notated on Solar that there'll be a special test on Friday, June 27th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on campus in Harriman Hall. The classroom to be announced, and it's going to cover chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is going to be in class. Test 2 will be an in-class test. And then in week 6, at the end of week 6, we'll have test 3, which will be another online test. So that's going to be the chapters and the tests for the class. Something important that you should know is that the textbook, there's a required textbook. And this textbook is required. It's a loose leaf textbook that you can purchase at the bookstore. Here's the ISBN number, and this loose leaf textbook comes with My Finance access card, and you need to get the My Finance access card to sign up for the homework manager and test manager for this class. I just updated this link. So I found out if you can't make it to the textbook, to on-campus Stony Brook textbook store, that's who sells the loose leaf edition, which comes with an access card. Now, if you want to buy the hardcover edition, and you can also register directly for My Finance Lab and pay a price for that. I'm not sure how much that is, but there is a third option that I know in another class of mine a lot of students chose, where you could buy, instead of buying the loose leaf book from the campus bookstore, which is probably around $150, you can buy the book directly, the ebook, directly online instead of the loose leaf book. It's $100, and that also comes with an access card, and I left the link here. So when you access that link, you'll see a page like this, and you can buy instant access to the My Finance Lab with the e-textbook for this course as well, if you want to do that. And that's only going to be $100 for the instant access with the access card online. So that might be an additional thing you want to do. But so you decide, if you're on campus now, go to the textbook store, look, see if you want to get the loose leaf book. If you don't want to get that, you can always buy the online book and both the loose leaf from the textbook and the online version come with the access card. Okay, so make sure you get the textbook. Then here's the registration for My Finance Lab. So once you get the textbook or the online book, you're going to have to register for My Finance Lab, and you go to the Pearson. Here's the website for to go to register as a student, and you would want to put in my instructor course ID. So you want to use my instructor course ID here, which is specific to this class. And because this is the summer investments, $35,699, and this course idea would link you to my summer class, and then you sign in. If you have an existing Pearson account from another course using my physics lab or my math lab or my IT lab, you can sign in with that sign in. Otherwise, you have to create a new Pearson account. So you would click on create. There will be a create button that you would use. You have to create how it works, a password and a username, and then you can pay directly through their website, or you can use the access code to pay for it instead of paying for it directly. So you figure out what the best option is for you, how you want to get the My Finance Lab. And then when you get to the My Finance Lab, it's going to look sort of like this, and you click on assignments, and all the homework assignments for the course will be listed here, and you can click on the homework assignments to complete each of the homework assignments, and also the tests. The tests will also be here as well. So in between, so homework 1 will open up on June 6th at 9 a.m. and it'll close on June 6th at 2 p.m. and you'll have those in between those hours to complete the first exam through My Finance Lab. So it won't appear until after 9 a.m. on June 6th. So you have to, when you click into, say, assignments, and there'll be a button here, I guess you could look at show all, and it'll suddenly pop into your show all screen, and you'll see the test in there to complete. So in order to pass the class and do the homeworks and the tests, you have to get the My Finance Lab. Okay. And don't forget there's an in-person exam on Friday, June 27th. And this will be from 10 to 12:30 p.m. So make plans to be on campus that day. It's going to be in Harriman Hall. I will announce the classroom later. And we also have a stock trading game. This is a free simulation, and these are the instructions to sign up for a trading game that we're going to be trading stocks with. And this is the code for the game name, and the password is BUS355 Summer 14. And here are the instructions down here to get started to sign up for the stock market game. So these are the most important announcements when you come in to start the online class. Make sure you sign up to the playlist for the investment class. You want to watch the car starting videos that go along with the chapters for that week, and then be mindful of the days the tests are. You want to get the required textbook, either the online edition or the loose leaf edition. Both come with the access card. If you want to use buy your own textbook somehow, you can purchase the access card directly from Pearson. My Finance Lab, the instructions for student registration for My Finance Labs are in here. And of course, you want to hear the notation on the stock market game. So as far as the other features of we're going to be using, under course documents, I have the syllabus for the class. So you're going to want to read this syllabus. And again, it will list the textbook for the course, the learning objectives, the course expectations, how I'm going to teach the learning goals and the course goals, your responsibilities as a student. The grading, test 1 and test 3 are 60 points each. The in-class test is 130 points. The stock trading simulation game is 40 points. The homework's 110 points. The total class grade is out of 400 points. By dividing your total points by a 4, you can convert it to the letter grade scale. There are no late assignments will be accepted in this class whatsoever. Here is our schedule once again, and then some information about academic integrity and if you have a disability. So I would suggest reading over the simulation. I have also, there are some in-class handouts here. These are just spreadsheets I've created to help reinforce some of the course material. And I have, of course, the blank handout and the answer key here that you could work at your own pace. I have all the PowerPoints that are associated with the online lectures are also here for you to download and view. And now in assignments, you're going to use, like I said before, My Finance Lab, which is over here to complete all your assignments. And these will be in My Finance Lab. The due dates for each assignment will be specifically spelled out just like they are here. So that's the component that's going to create an environment for you to complete the homework. Now what's nice about the My Finance Lab is when you complete a question, you get, I let you take as many attempts as you need to work on the question, and they have some neat little features where you can view an example of how to solve the problem. You can go right to the part of the textbook where the problem is coming from, and you can see directly, it'll take you right to where the concept is learned in the textbook. They have a little calculator here. Some of the homework problems, I believe, also come with a video, instructional video. I don't think that this one does it. Let me leave this page. Some of the homeworks, let's see, like here you see a little video clip. So some of the actual questions will come with an actual video that will show you an instructor solving the problem on a video that you can play. So they'll sort of like Khan Academy, they'll walk you through the steps of the problem on how to complete the problem, and it's a neat little way for, you know, if the problem is kind of difficult, for you to actually see, you know, how it's done as if you were in the classroom. So this homework manager has a lot of advantages for students in an online class, and with the additional resources they attach to each homework problem to help you to solve it. Plus, I give you unlimited attempts to solve the problem, so that way if you put the effort in, you can always get a score of 100 on the homework. So that all the homework will be administered through My Finance Lab, and that will also maintain a gradebook for the course on My Finance Lab. The only additional thing is the stock trading game. So this stock trading game is a simple little game that we're going to compete together as a class. And when you go into the games, you have to sign up for an account, and you know, when you get an account, then you can join the game. And it's very easy to join the game. Once you register for the account, everything is free. It's pretty simple. I will, on our YouTube video channel, I do have a little video on how to trade stocks that works with the online trading simulation to kind of give you an idea of how that works. And that's basically it. So it's as simple as that. So for every week, you want to come in, you want to see what chapters I'm covering that week. And for example, in week 1, I'm covering chapters 1 and 2. You want to go to the playlist, subscribe to my channel on the playlist for the class, and then look for the corresponding videos for those chapters. Watch those for the week, and then make sure that you go to the assignments homework manager to complete the homework for the corresponding chapter for that week. And that is basically it. Now when it comes to the virtual stock market game, I want you to make let's see here, this I'm going to actually change, because this is, I want you to make at least say 10 trades a week on the virtual stock market. Buying is a trade, selling is a trade, creating a special order is a trade. So on the virtual stock market game, let's see if I have the same. Yeah. So I want you to make at least 10 trades a week in the virtual stock market. And if you don't know what to buy, you buy anything until you start to know, and you start to read financial literature, Wall Street Journal, Business Week, you check out Yahoo Finance, and you watch Cramer on CNBC and Cramer Mad Money, and you just kind of start trading stocks and trying to make money. It's as simple as that. And you don't get graded for how much money you make or how much money you lose. You just get graded for participation. Okay, so that's the quick 15-minute overview of how to get started and how to complete this online class. And like I said, it's fairly simple. You watch the video lectures for each chapter, you complete the homework for each chapter, and you take the test for the class, and it's as simple as that. So good luck to you, and I will be seeing all of you on June 27th for the second test in class. Look for further announcements. I will announce what room it's in a week or two before the date. So just keep that in mind. And if you can't make it to the exam on that day, on Friday the 27th, then there is no makeup for it. You have to be in person that day. If you can't make it, then I suggest dropping the class because you won't be able to pass it without taking that in-person exam. And the reason I say that because it was listed on Solar, so it was clear since the day you registered for the course that was an element of the course. And I know it's unfortunate. It's not a 100% online course. There is one test in person, but that's what the curriculum committee wanted to have to make sure that somebody else didn't complete this course for you. Okay, so that's it. I look forward to working with you. One last thing, in the discussion board tab, I'm not posting weekly discussion boards, but I do have a help forum. So if you have questions or about the course, you can post them to this discussion board. I'm going to create the forum now. And if you have questions about the course, you just click here, create a thread. And maybe your question is, when does the class start? Could be your question. And I'm going to submit that question. And then me or any other student can go into your question and reply and answer. So I'm going to reply. I'm going to say, Tuesday, May 27th. Okay. And I'll post a reply. So that's something that if you have questions about the course, the content, the material, my Pearson Lab, you can post the questions here, and feel free to answer other students' questions, or I'll answer these questions when I get to it. And this is a way that we can kind of keep a frequently asked question list for the course, that your question may also help other additional students as well. So that's just sort of the last thing I want to say. And make sure make sure you log into the class at least twice a week to check the announcements. I may post some new announcements or change something here, but that's it for the course. Thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you soon.